The dreaded monthly dashboard. Every planner has had that moment, staring at these boxes, wondering, what the F am I supposed to do with these? Don't worry, I got you. Keep watching to see how finding a focus can help nail that monthly dashboard. Y'all, I have been working on my monthly dashboard for 8 months, and I think I am finally happy with what I've landed on. I know the monthly dashboard is a huge struggle for a lot of planners, and I wanted to share how I use mine in case it could help someone else. My Erin Condren monthly binder is used for planning and tracking my running. It's basically my running log. My daily duo dashboard is still a work in progress, so I wanted to show you how if you find a specific focus, for me, running, your dashboard can become a very helpful tool. I set some big goals for myself this year, and I'm using the dashboard to help me reach them. I want to run 1,000 miles and finish a marathon. I know I need to put in the work, and the dashboard has been a huge help in that area. So the large box over here, I've used for various things. It really depends on what my month looks like. I've used it to track races, both in person and virtual. I've used it to mark my focus for the month. And this month, I put a quote to remind me to keep going. I know August is always a tough month for me because I get sick of the heat and want to quit. So I found a quote to remind me that the fight is in my mind. It's not physical. I use the bullet points up here as goal reminders. So my monthly mileage goal is 192. So I wrote, run all the miles. Pretty basic. I'm always trying to eat healthier and make sure I eat enough for marathon training. So I wrote fuel for runs. This is still a work in progress as I struggle to take in food at 4 a.m. and after long runs. I made sure to get some good chocolate milk at the store this past week for my post-long run fuel. So, work in progress. I haven't been doing any strength training or yoga because I had a frozen shoulder earlier this year. It's now better, and I need to start those again. I put starting those as a goal this month because I didn't do it in July. I couldn't figure out a plan that worked for me, so I decided that August I would make the plan, and now I just have to do it. I am also trying to lose weight, or at least not gain any more weight. So I try to weigh in every Saturday and track the measurements in this lined box here. And then I also do the change from the first weigh-in to the last weigh-in of the month. I've been tracking BMI over here, but I'm not sure I'm going to keep that one. I'm not a big fan of it on an individual level. I don't think it tells the whole story, so I may stop tracking that. Lastly, I use the dot grid area down here for tracking my actual monthly miles. I keep it simple and just write out the numbers and highlight where I am after each run. July and August both had over 100 miles, and it's hard to write all those numbers in the little squares, so I'm debating changing it up a bit in September. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. I was thinking maybe a larger square and doing every 5 miles in a square, or since I know what each day is supposed to be, I could do a square with the mileage for each day. Or maybe purchasing some kind of tracker that fits in the rectangle. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Or if you know where I could get a sticker that would work for mileage tracking, let me know. It's tedious writing out 192 miles. Let's compare how I started back in January. So I've pulled that one out for you to show you the difference. This was my first month using the EC binder as my running log. I had some virtual challenges going on, so I wrote those up here in this large box along with the dates of the challenges. I still did my 4 goals over here. And as you can see, I only weighed myself the first 3 weeks of January, and I didn't finish filling that out. It happens. I also used the dot grid area to track more than just miles, but I was not very good at keeping up with them. So in the future, I stuck with just the mileage tracking there. So don't be afraid to try something. If it doesn't work for you, drop it the next month or change it up a bit. And don't be afraid to mess up. As you can see, I had written something out in January, and then I changed my mind and I crossed it off. And over here in August, you can see my writing on the quote kind of like comes outside of the box because I didn't plan that very well. Oh well, it's for me and no one else really needs to see it or use it. I'm sharing it with you, obviously, but mostly this is for me. And as a recovering perfectionist, I know all too well how hard it is to mess up and feel like you've ruined something. Trust me, you have not ruined it. So there you go. That is how I use the monthly dashboard for a very specific purpose. I could also see this working for other health and fitness goals. Maybe your goal is to eat more fruits and vegetables. You could use the dot grid area down here and make a graph, like servings of vegetables over here and like the dates, and then you could kind of track where you are each day. If you're trying to hit weightlifting PRs for the big 5, you could write them up here: squat, deadlift, bench press, etc. And then write, your attempts across here. You could also do that down here. So lots of different things you could do with this. Even if you don't have a separate planner for your health and fitness goals, you could dedicate the monthly dashboard in your everyday planner to helping you achieve them. What are your health and fitness goals, and how could you use the monthly dashboard to help you reach them? Drop your ideas in the comments and help others figure out the conundrum that is the monthly dashboard. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to get notices when new videos go up. And I would love it if you liked, commented, and shared this video. It would help me out a lot. I would appreciate it. If you want to follow along on my marathon journey, you can find that over on Instagram at runs_on_espresso. Or if you want some fun videos on TikTok, I'm also runs_on_espresso there. I will link to those accounts below, as well as sharing my affiliate link for the EC Planner binder in case you wanted to get one of those for yourself. Until next week.